as it is a fucking RPG.
Which is to say, it's not an RPG?
It's got stat management, and that's it.
Is stat management RPGism?
It is part of an RPG's mechanics, but having it alone does not make one an RPG.
It is so revolutionary that it is not the sum of its parts. It is instead reinventive to the point where its name is in the genre. The same way that action-adventure RPGs are now called Souls-like games.
I mean, Castlevania like more or less invented the action game. It's not like platformers that came before it, because the focus is not on movement and obstacle climbing and stuff like that. It's about moving left to right and killing the enemies in front of you.
Like Contra.
Yeah, but Contra came out later.
But Contra's not... Contra's still a platformer.
It's like partway between like a platformer and like a bullet hell game.
You mean a shoot 'em up?
Shmups.
You mean a shmoop? You want me to just fucking... Fine, what video game do you want to play?
Play the fucking Kirby. It's just, I don't like platformers.
You want to play fucking Yoshi's Island?
I don't know, I'd rather play like... I don't know.
Wow! You don't know what you want, but you'll reject the things I do.
These like fucking Nintendo hard games, like fucking...
It's not a Nintendo. It's Kirby! Masahiro Sakurai!
Yeah?
You just fucking walk around with your bubble dick. Did you just thump your desk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know, I'm just thinking maybe you should be nicer to your belongings.
Whatever.
What do you want to do?
Well, play the fucking Kirby game.
No, that's not good enough. So now I want to make you happy, because I thought this would be good, and I thought it would make you happy. I thought it would be like it would be fine, but I didn't expect it to be a, I really don't like this, so now I'm bending to cater.
What? No, I'll play the goddamn Kirby game.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Why do you like this?
You're being like this too, just in a different format.
Yeah? Why
Yeah.
are you like this?
Why are you like this? And maybe I'll answer you.
I asked first.
No, you don't get to.
I did. I literally did.
You do not have the privilege of receiving an answer to the thing that you feel you are entitled to. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? Want to just play Metal Gear? The old-ass Metal Gear?
I don't even know how to play those.
Probably a Game Boy emulator. Just a Game Boy emulator.
No, they weren't on Game Boy.
What do you mean they're not on Game Boy? What were they on then?
They were on a old-ass Japanese-only PC system.
What?
Called the MSX2.
When I looked up, it looked like a fucking Game Boy.
No, Game Boys weren't that good. Game Boys are like...
I swear to God, I'm gonna make you do you have a DS emulator? Because I know you do. I'm about to make you fucking play Cooking Mama.
Fucking what? Why do you like dumb games?
Platformers aren't dumb!
They are dumb.
No, they're not!
I go right over here.
They provide
Oh no, I fell.
I'm gonna... You're gay. You know what I'm gonna do?
What platformer I like?
What platformer do you like?
I like Mirror's Edge.
Fuck. Yeah, sure. 40 years after the concept of platforming was invented, I'll play that.
Haven't even been around for 40 years.
What, video games haven't been around for 40 years? I think that's wrong. I'm gonna go Google that right now. When were video games invented? The 1970s. We're in 2020 right now, okay? We are like so far. You could say video games were not invented 9 years ago, but you can't say they were not invented 40 years ago now. You're wrong. Yeah. Because of the passage of time. 2010 minus 1970 is 40. Meaning at that point, video games were literally just invented. So 2010 was a cutoff point. 9 years after that, we are here today. And we're in the future.
What?
It's time. This is how time works. That's how video games were invented more than 40 years ago. Wait, when was Mirror's Edge invented? When was Mirror's Edge released? 2008. Fuck! But we're in the future, so now I can say I'm right.
The year 2000.
The distant fucker.
What game do you want me to play? Do you want... Because, okay, I'll play Mega Man. You're only going to get an hour of me bashing my head against the same level. So if you think that you can do something with that, then fine, we'll play Mega Man. But, like, I'm telling you what you're going to get. Okay? So, and, like, I don't think that makes for a good video, but if that's what you want to do, we'll do that.
Can you, get good at Mega Man?
Maybe if I, practice off screen?
Yeah, that one level. You'll practice that one level.
Yeah, and then we'll get to the next level and I'll be fucked again.
Nah, because you will have honed your skills to that level's edge, and you'll be fine. I mean, I feel like you wouldn't need to practice Kirby. Is there a game you want to show me?
Always. But...
You want to play Pac-Man's Adventure, or Pac-Man 2? What? Pac-Man 2! We'll just play Pac-Man 2, and then it's a... Hey.
What?
I love you very much. I want to find a video game that you don't hate playing. and we can actually get through. And you don't know how to play. It's just... I wonder if there's something on Humble Bundle.
What games do you actually know that would be LPable for me?
Well, I physically know that Kirby and the Crystal Shards. We already did Star Fox. Even though that's not real. Could play... Is there a Lego game we can play? Don't want to play the original Doom?
I don't know what we would talk about. Like, that's the thing. We have to, like, have games that we can play and also talk about. Or find stuff to talk about around.
I could just talk about Call of Duty while we're playing Doom. Could just talk about shooters in general. Bless you. Alan Wake. I haven't played Alan Wake. Or we haven't played Alan Wake. I don't know what Alan Wake is. I'm perfectly fine watching. I'm perfectly fine watching you play a game.
Are you sure? Because you've said before that you don't want to do that because you'd like don't know, like what you would say if like you don't like if you're not the one playing the game and you don't know the game.
Yeah, but then I also expressed maybe I'll just show you a video game that I know how to play because you're having a lot of trouble with Mega Man Zero.
I don't like platformers.
I gathered as much. That's why we're still continuing to have part of this conversation.
You know what? You know what?
I swear to God, if you're gonna concede another thing to me,
you know what?
What? Oh, I love you too.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Just wanted to put out love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what you could also put out? Putting out. Got him. Boom. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I grew up on the Nintendo 64. Like, I went from Nintendo 64 straight to Xbox 360. I went from Game Boy Color to Nintendo, or Game Boy Color and Nintendo.
Funny thing is, you're not a Zelda boy because, like, that would be perfect for us if you had known Zelda and I didn't.
Yeah,
and that's a game that I'm pretty sure I could fathom.
Well, lucky for us, there is one Zelda. So my gaming history went from Game Boy Color and the Nintendo 64 to the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Then to Xbox 360. Or wait, no, there was also the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, but I had a very limited selection. So there was like Vagrant Story in there that I was convinced that it scared me. It was atmospheric and scary, and I hated it. And my parents were just like, "Yeah, no, yeah, totally. That's some demonic shit. Just throw that in the trash, whatever. We got the game from the trash, so we'll just throw it back in the trash. That's fine. No money lost." And so how this loops back around is on the Nintendo 64, on the Game Boy Advance. For the Game Boy Advance, there was a remake of. Well, actually, no, that was just Link to the Past, and that was on the Game Boy Advance SP. Because that was an SNES game, right? And it was remade for the Game Boy Advance SP. So we could do Link to the Past. Yeah. And you've already got the emulator for the SP. Oh, fuck.
I mean, yeah, I guess that would work.
Okay. Is that something that you want to do?
I mean, if we weren't gonna think of something, I was just gonna have us double blind play a Fire Emblem game.
Hey, that also works. I can get I have indirectly touched Fire Emblem through the gloves of Advanced Wars. So that is my contact with Fire Emblem. We're gonna have to go. Okay, so I've got this fucking list.
God, we're gonna have to fucking do voices for Fire Emblem. Oh, why is LPing so hard?
Just do the garbage. Just do the garbage and then figure it out later. Also, we're gonna have to go through this list of video games that were suggested, okay, and actually go through like why or why not things that we can tolerate versus things that we hate. Other than just
like, okay, so I have different types. So like, I have games like in mind that I can whip out if we just need something to play, so something to put out there. Like that, like okay, so like Metal Gear Rising, like
Uh-huh.
I can bust through that game in like 2 hours,
Okay.
and like I know enough about it that I can show off a lot,
Yeah.
uh, and I can show some like fun stuff,
Uh-huh.
uh, and so like, and there's a couple other games that I have like that where like it would probably be better for somebody who knows what they're doing to be the one playing just to show off as much as possible.
Uh-huh.
So like I don't know if you want to do something like that or like want to have like a fucking like double blind or like a blind playthrough.
I feel like we can do a double blind. Like,
Because there's games that I was interested in playing that I probably wouldn't play otherwise,
okay.
or like wouldn't have time to.
Okay.
I don't know how good LPs they are.
Me neither, but as long as we can do a garbage, then we can figure out what to do after that.
Yeah.
But we just need to find something that we don't hate that we can actually do. Like, physically. Like, well, like we did like an episode of Mega Man Zero, and then we decided, then nope, that's not going to happen. So, but as long as we can keep burning through garbage, we'll be able to find something that we can do.
Okay.
So, what's one thing, what are something that you want to suggest for today? And I will suggest, because everything I put on this list is unironic.
Uh-huh. Well, okay, no, unironic for you is still ironic, but unironically suggesting it.
Yes.
Like you'll suggest garbage because it's garbage, but you still want to actually do the garbage.
But like, I like Cooking Mama.
I
I
mean, that's like not a commentary or anything you've like actually suggested today, but like you'll suggest garbage and mean to do the garbage.
Yeah. And what's so wrong with garbage? I shock my coworkers by eating bread that was dropped on the ground. Like, it's literal garbage. They'll be like, my coworkers have gotten to the point where they're racing me to get to the fallen piece of bread so that they can yeet it away from me so that I don't chow down on it in front of them. They'll like break it up and throw it in the trash so that I can't take it. I am garbage man.
Yeah.
But I've got like a lot of my
Like,
my
you can look
repertoire.
down my to-do list on Steam
Okay,
if you want.
that's also doable. Which is also why I was kind of suggesting, unironically, a board game that we could actually play and interact with each other rather than just playing rather than only just playing single player games.
Oh, interesting concept. I mean, fuck it. I'll install Tabletop Symbol just to have it.
Yep. Okay. And then, because I kind of want to play Stratego and Othello. And maybe chess. And maybe we can try to learn Go. God, fuck. Nah. Fuck that.
I went through a phase where I wanted to try and learn Go, and it's really not worth it.
One of my coworkers, like, when I was slinging AT&T, and I went to Ohio, he brought his Go board with him, and I picked up the concept kind of quickly. To the point where I was playing against somebody who's been playing just as long as I have, meaning to say that same afternoon, and I was doing pretty decent. I want to say I was 6 out of 10 against another person who doesn't know what they're doing. Double alternatively, we could double blind a different Mega Man game that I haven't played. where we will have the mechanical prowess of knowing what to do versus something. Dude, my neck has been like so bad.
So.
There's also a brand new point-and-click adventure game that came out. So, like, I feel like maybe we can't not do double blinds.
Yeah, I
and
know.
the only way we're going to
have to do some eventually.
Ever going to even think about doing that, of doing anything for a prolonged period of time, is to power through the garbage until we can fucking smash together enough aluminum and polish it into a metal ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna have to do that eventually.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start clicking through things,
Okay.
and you give me just initial impressions on how they sound.
I will have my keyboard ready to go and look it up.
Alien Isolation.
Okay. Good.
Aliens versus Predator.
I don't know what that is.
The new one, not the old one. Well, I'll say new. It came out in like 2009 or something, but
2010, you mean?
2010. There you go.
What genre? First-person shooter.
FPS.
Is it also horror? Or is it more actiony?
The different campaigns kind of have different genres.
Fine. Okay.
Like because you play as the Marines, the aliens, and the Predator.
Okay.
Marines is kind of horror-y. Predators,
more
kind of like
slashing.
Batman-y.
Yeah. Okay.
Batman, like hunting down people.
Okay.
And like.
I don't really have like a whole lot of genres that I dislike because I'm kind of all over the fucking place.
You could do Banner Saga.
I don't know what that is. Banner Saga.
It is like a tactics game.
Okay, I could do that. Or we could do that. Either or.
Could do the Batman games.
The Arkham Batman games?
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about that.
I feel like those games they're like the fucking Call of Duty of action RPGs.
That's kind of what they turned into, but when they first came out, they were pretty like distinct. Like,
yeah.
The combat system was pretty.
I remember playing like Batman Arkham, a demo over at GameStop, and I'm just like, whoa, I want an Xbox now.
So we could do some of those, and I can talk about comic books.
Okay. That's doable.
I should probably be writing these down somewhere.
Probably. I'll write, you read.
Okay. Let's see. BioShock at any point.
Okay. You've played through
all of them.
Okay, I've only played the first one.
Okay, so maybe it'd be better for you to play them. Let's see. For a co-op game, we could play Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
I don't know a whole lot about it, but I just remember that my eyes like glazed over it.
Yeah, it's basically a co-op isometric puzzle game.
Okay. Like I said, my eyes kind of glazed over it, but that might just be because I didn't have anybody to co-op with, so I just automatically filtered it out.
Okay. Play Cuphead.
Sure.
Fucking
you're a bitch. No, shut the fuck up. No, you're a bitch. You don't get to fucking suggest Cuphead. I would be the one who would play Cuphead.
Yeah.
That would be me. Yeah. It wouldn't be you. You're not allowed to play platformers. That's your thing now.
Okay.
You're not allowed to play Castlevania.
Wait, no.
Yep.
Do that to me.
Yep, I can do whatever I want.
Let's see.
I wrote co-op twice, and now my brain's just thinking coop.
Let's see. I have Death's Gambit, which is a 2D Souls-like.
I'm gonna go look it up. There's like a billion 2D Souls like.
Yeah, apparently this one has like some like Castlevania Shadow of the Colossus stuff on it as well.
In that vein, like Titan's Souls is a Titans of the Colossus Dark Souls mix. It's a boss rush game. It's a boss rush game. I'll write that down anyways. It does look very pretty.
Mm-hmm. I do have Evil Within and Evil Within 2, but those I want to do those when you have context for Resident Evil.
Okay.
Especially because for the first one at least, I haven't played the second one, but for the first one, the context of Resident Evil is kind of important for understanding those games.
Okay. I'm still editing the list.
Okay.
But continue.
Play Fear 2.
Don't you mean for Threer?
No. I guess you want to do co-op, but no. Fury is actually a game you'd probably like a lot.
Don't know what that is. Fury game.
It is a isometric bullet hell with some character action influences.
How do you spell it?
Is Furi.
Okay.
It is also a boss rush game.
I've got an idea for our next one, for something that we could do today, as a one-off.
Yeah.
Because it's Sandvane.
That's just a bullet hell, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I'll die.
But it's like Fury. It looks like Fury.
I've never played Grim Fandango, and I have the Grim
Neither have I.
Fandango Remastered, which is apparently a old school adventure game.
All right. For suggesting, I have no method on my screen, but I have not played that. But like, if you were going to play it, I was just gonna go look at like a guide. Okay. And whenever you got stuck, I'd be like, go there.
That's a good idea. There's Guacamelee, the fun Metroidvania with wrestling. I still haven't played Hellblade. So that might be...
that game.
Yeah.
I don't have any interest in playing it myself, so I would be perfectly fine watching you play it.
There's Prey and Quantum Break.
Prey as in Prey?
Yeah. It's a first-person horror game.
Sure.
That's apparently really good. And then Quantum Break is a third-person shooter, time travel game that's like super cinematic and like comes with its own TV show apparently.
Like Max Payne 2?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the camera right now.
But like, apparently so that game's super weird in that it comes with its own TV show.
I remember.
And the episodes change depending on what you do in the game.
I remember that was their thing.
I don't know how LPable that actually is.
Me neither.
So
Just gonna put a little.
There's Rise, Son of Rome for apparently
No.
super short cinematic action game.
You want to play The Order 1882 or whatever?
I mean, I could.
No.
We're just looking for quick LPs.
Okay.
But I don't have a way to record my PlayStation, so I actually can't.
Oh yeah, I do, but I would need to buy that game, and
It's like $5 or something.
Is it now?
Probably.
Yeah,
Back
could buy.
the line.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
a good
we could.
shooter.
Yeah, we could talk about shooter stuff when playing Spec Ops: The Line.
Yeah, because that's a good game to talk about shooter stuff over.
Yeah, just talk about the glorification of killing people. That's fun.
As it makes you feel bad for glorifying killing people.
Yeah, but shut up. You're a stupid video game. Video games never did nothing wrong. Shut up. Just gonna put a little check mark on Spec Ops: The Line. Say I am okay with murder. Alright, so I'm gonna go look back on this list that we've.
Hot
Oh yeah, also good.
for a good one. It's good for a one-off. I'm not done, by the way. I have.
I
Lots
understand.
Of games on Steam.
I know you do, but we also can't be here all day.
Why not?
Do you see how fast I walk? I've got shit to do. I've got places to be, even if it's nowhere.
There's the Transformers, the 2 good Transformers games. War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron.
I don't feel strongly about them, but I'm willing to sit through it.
They're basically just third-person shooters.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Transistor, I never actually played. And
I have not played Transistor either. We've both played Bastion, right?
I did not play Bastion.
Really?
I haven't played any of their games.
Really? So I hear a lot of people say that Transistor is just Bastion, but better. But Bastion has that chocolate honey voice.
We could play Wolf Among Us, the good Telltale game.
Is it done? Did they beat it? Did they complete it? Because I'm not looking at the game until it's complete.
Wolf Among Us is old. It's like it came out like between Walking Dead season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, but I remember seeing the first episode, it being done, me forgetting about it for 2 years, looking back, and it's not there yet.
Well, yes, it is done.
Good.
And we're never getting season 2.
Well,
play Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Sure.
I'm like skimming over the character action games I have just because I'm like not good enough to feel like playing them.
Okay.
On recording. I would suggest Castlevania Lords of Shadow, but that's really long. I don't know how much time we want to actually invest in. That's like a 40-hour game.
Oh, yike. That's no. There's actually a reason why Game Grumps is now moving away from long games, because viewership dips.
Yeah.
The longer it goes, the more viewership dips, and the only people who watch that are people who are really fucking on board with it. So that's why they now live stream games that they haven't finished because they're too long.
Yeah, that's that was also one of the things I kept seeing about for advice for starting LP channels. It was like, don't do super long games.
Yeah.
At least not at first. Like, you have to establish a fan base before you're gonna drag them into like an 80 episode LP.
Are you downloading Tabletop Sim right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna install the Mega Man Legacy Collection.
Probably already installed. I think.
Okay.
I guess
I'm just gonna install the Mega Man Legacy Collection.
Okay.
Just because I wanna look at it and maybe we can touch dicks on it.
Okay.
But I'm. Do you want to be the one to play a game today, or do we just want to start anew with me?
I don't feel strongly.
Okay, so that opens things up a little bit. If you find a game that catches your attention that you would like to play, then we'll do that. Do you know what's gonna be our fucking break? It's not even. It's just a fucking nothing. It's just a break glass when bored and you want to give up on life. Fucking Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Well, I mean, like I said, I have like Metal Gear Rising sitting on that because I know I can do that,
Yeah.
and I know I can like make something out of that,
Okay.
and that would be really easy for me to like put an LP out for.
Okay.
And all you would have to do is just watch me do the stuff.
Can I get drunk?
Sure.
Yay!
uh.
Oh, I forgot. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. I don't try and name like a genre of game that I just try and name something that you think would be repulsive to me. 'Cause I guarantee there's nothing. And by guarantee, I mean I would bet.
CRPGs.
Chinese RPGs?
Classic RPGs like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Night, and stuff like super obtuse fucking.
Oh yeah, I
classic
do
RPGs.
hate Skyrim.
No, Skyrim's barely an RPG.
Oh. Baldur's Gate. That's like
they're
Oh.
isometric. They're based off of tabletop systems.
But like
They're-
I played Path of Exile. Does that not I do.
That's a Diablo type. This is like we're talking about slow ass
Like
fucking-
original Fallout? Do we add that to the
Yeah,
list?
Original Fallout's a CRPG.
Oh, but then we'd have to do voices, so maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, if we were to do RPGs, I have a bunch of RPGs I really like that I could do, but I don't think they're LPable.
Okay.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of open world action games that I actually like, but I don't think those are really good for them. Okay, if we were to say like, give me something to do, like have me play something right now, I would probably like install Arkham Asylum and say we play
Okay.
that.
All right.
If you would rather we do Tabletop Simulator, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Or if
Let's
you'd
get-
rather show me something, I'm fine with that too.
All right. Well,
I'm going to install Batman just to have it there, though.
yeah, understandable. All right, so our options are what you said is I show you something, you start Batman, or what?
Or we do something together, like
Cooperatively?
tabletop or something.
Gotcha. I mean, I feel like maybe like for the structure of the channel that one game I play, one game you play, but I also know that just getting stuff out there that we feel fun playing with is going to be more important.
Yeah.
So I mean, really, what I could do is, I really do like the idea of playing Mega Man Zero. Like, I've got such a fucking raging Capcom dick for that game. Like, you don't know how
so far, our
sad.
channel's a Capcom channel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
fine.
I'm going to make you play every Resident Evil game worth playing, so it's
Yeah.
gonna stay that way. for a bit.
Okay. But also, yeah. I feel like having, as long as the games are good and they're varied enough in genre, then it doesn't matter. We'll get around to the other shit when we come to it. I think our options of going with Batman or me showing you Mega Man, or me like I'm gonna upload you're gonna upload your one fucking episode, and then I'm gonna steal it from you for episode 2. Yeah.
I mean, I already gave you the links for the.
Oh yeah, you did. I didn't fucking download that shit yet.
Oh, I see.
I was still I was gonna wait until I had like 5 episodes that I could queue up to buy me like
Yeah.
2.5 weeks until the next episode that we would be forced to play. So pick a side, heads or tails.
Tails.
Tails. All right. Flip a coin. It's heads. We're playing Mega Man.
Okay.
You see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just didn't want to it doesn't want to be a fucking lie. How do I end this shit? Turn off camera. Can I just screen share this to you and I don't have to fucking wait? Am I retarded? Wait, you don't get sound, which is kind of important.
But the only reason we don't have sound is because I don't have the we don't. It's because we have the voice meter set.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I can't, and I'd have to change my setup completely to where I don't have track splitting anymore. Alright. So we'll do the Megs. And alright, so how does that feel? We'll show you the Mega Man.
So far you're the only one with videos on the channel, so.
Yeah, I know. I also didn't want to do that, really. I don't want to be, because I want you to be in on this too.
Okay, I'll play Batman. Let's play Batman.
Okay.
Play Batman.
That's good.
Okay.
Make sure that your audio settings. Ooh. All right.
What?
So I realized that there was okay. Go into your voice settings for Discord.
You know what? You know what?
Yes.
Fucking do whatever you need to do.
Yay! I love you.
But
Alright.
wait like 5 minutes for Batman to install.
Okay. What's this program called again? TeamViewer.
Let me go pee.
Okay, bye.